Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today I've got for you this absolutely gorgeous Vauxhall Corsa, and as always I'm going to do a quick walk around just so you can see the condition of the car, and then we're going to jump inside and I'm going to show you all the interior features and gizmos and gadgets and everything that this car comes with. So like I said, this is a Vauxhall Corsa Excite AC Ecoflex. It has a 1-liter petrol engine. It puts out 64 brake horsepower, and it was first registered on the 6th of March 2014. Has a valid MOT until the 9th of January 2026, and an annual road tax of only £35 per year, which is fantastic. Insurance group, it's probably the lowest insurance group I've ever seen on a car. And I know I've said that before on a 5E group, which is pretty low, but this car is in the 2E class. So it's basically so cheap that I would be surprised if the insurance company is not going to pay you to drive this car. Honestly, this is a perfect car for a new driver, for somebody that does deliveries and so on and so forth. It's a small car, small engine. It's got a very good fuel economy. Speaking of which, the fuel economy, you're looking at about 44 miles per gallon around town, 65 miles per gallon on a motorway run, with a combined fuel economy of 55 miles per gallon. This is absolutely phenomenal. It has a top speed of 93 miles per hour, and it has a 0 to 60 time of 18.2 seconds. Okay, so it's not a race car. It's not gonna win you any races off the traffic light, unless it's like a mobility scooter maybe. But other than that, no, don't try to race this thing. This is not a boy racer car. This is literally a tool to do a job, right? But I mean, really, a 0 to 60 time in a 1-liter engine car, it's not really something you want to have a look at. But anyway, just to give you some backstory about this car. So this is actually a very local car to me. So it's from Tewkesbury, where I'm from as well. And this actually came in as a part exchange from a gentleman that was introduced to me by his sister, which she bought a car from me as well, and she absolutely loves it. Although she bought a Volkswagen CC, and I think it was like a couple of days after she bought it, the front badge got nicked from her car. I kept telling her, Vanessa, just put a new badge on it. I can tell it's you when you drive next to me like a mile away. But then David, her brother, came in. He bought a car from me as well. Another Volkswagen, which was a Volkswagen Tiguan, and he gave me this car in part exchange. And then also her sister came 2 days later and bought another car from me, which was a Ford C-Max, and she traded in a car as well. So I'm pretty much like the family dealer of cars. Okay, not not anything else. But yeah, let's have a quick look inside. I mean, the car has been kept in absolutely pristine condition. It looks, do you know what? It looks a lot better for its age than it should, to be honest. So kudos to David. He kept this car in very good condition. And if you're wondering how I'm remembering all these details, that's because I care about my customers. I remember the names. I remember the cars they bought from me. I always save their number on my phone. Every customer that buys a car off me has their number saved in my phone. And every time they call me, I always greet them by their first name. And it's important when you call me, I don't know, like 3 months down the line, that you found you found somebody that wants a car and you give me a call. If I greet you by your first name, it's always important. It's just these small little details that I do pay attention to. Anyway, let's get back to the car. So, like I said, the car is in absolutely beautiful condition. It has quite a lot of features as well. So, obviously, you do have electric windows. But let me show you how the seats look like. The seats look like nobody has ever even sat in them. I mean, granted, the car has quite low mileage as well, but still, I've seen cars with maybe half the mileage of this one, and they look like pigs have lived in it. So, no, this one is completely the opposite. Right, let's have a quick look here. You've got your glove box in here, which is not massive, but there's still plenty of space in there. And also you have your locking wheel nut in there as well. Now, I'm sorry if you're gonna hear me moan a few times. That's because my back is absolutely killing me still. And I find it very difficult to bend in any sort of position. Haha, yeah, get the jokes out of the way, come on. I'm suffering here. Anyway, let me just see. I think that, no. Do you think the rear windows are a bit tinted? Doesn't look like it, does it? No, I don't think they are, no. Anyway, let's move over to the back. So, back of the car, again, I mean, if you think nobody has ever sat in the front seat, just wait until you see the back seats on this thing. They are absolutely pristine. Like, I genuinely don't think anyone has ever sat in here. Like, usually you'd see some sort of creases on this faux leather. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. It's just mint. Obviously, you do have ISOFIX points on the two outer seats. You do have some back pockets in the front seats as well, so you can put snacks, iPads, stuff like that. You've got a manual winding window in the rear. And let's have a look over at the back. So you do have the Corsa writing there, then obviously the Vauxhall emblem and the Ecoflex. Now, to open the boot, you've got a button just there, so you can pop the boot open. The boot is a fairly decent size for the class of the car. I mean, don't forget, it's just a small, tiny little car. So you're not gonna have like van-like space in the boot, but there's still plenty, especially for like weekly shopping and stuff. Right. Oh. I'm just about to bend a little bit just to lift that so I can show you what's underneath. But right, it might take me about 2 to 3 business days, but bear with me. Here we go. Who said I couldn't do it? Right, there you go. So you've got all your kit in there that you need. It doesn't come with a spare tire, unfortunately, and none of these new cars come with spare tires anymore. You do have that tire inflating kit, which is very useful. Right. Yeah. So unfortunately, no spare tire, but it is what it is. It's pretty much the same with all new cars. To close the boot, you do have these little handles on each side, which is nice because they've thought about the lefties as well. So you pull on that and the boot just closes. Sorry, I need to stop coughing. Every time I cough, I feel like somebody's stabbing me. And just before you wonder, I'm only 35 years old, right? I'm not, although I do feel like I'm about 98 at the moment. That's your fuel cap here. Like I said, you've got a nice little 1 liter petrol engine. It's got plenty of punch to it. Alloys are in fantastic condition. I don't know if I showed you over on the other side. Probably I didn't, because I didn't want to bend too much. You've got that alloy there. Like I said, the whole car is being kept in fantastic condition. Right, let's go back. Anyway, let's have a quick look in here. So this side, obviously, it's exactly the same as on the other side. You have manual winding over there. And just to show you this seat as well, like I said, absolutely fantastic condition. I mean, this is a testament to its previous owner. This is how a car should be kept, and it will reward you. So, actually, just before we go over to the driver, Just gonna quickly pop the bonnet so I can show you underneath the bonnet as well. I can show you the engine. Yeah, that's because I'm a glutton for punishment. So the bonnet release latch is right down there, and I'm right up here. Here we go. I'm sorry. Right. Lovely. One more. Come on. At least this thing has a very easy to release latch. It's just to the right of the Vauxhall logo. And here is the mighty beast, the 1 liter petrol engine Ecotech. What a beast. Yeah, but no, leaving joke aside, it's a very good engine. It's a very reliable engine. I know it's obviously just a 1 liter, but it's perfect for economy, it's perfect for tax, it's perfect for insurance, it's perfect for everything. Now, one thing you probably noticed is that the engine bay isn't particularly clean. And I've noticed that, well, I've mentioned that, not noticed that, I've mentioned that in my previous videos where I said that I don't like to clean engine bays. And the reason I don't clean engine bays is because a clean engine bay can have something to hide. If somebody sells a car and the engine is squeaky clean, that could be a sign of, I don't know, trying to hide something. Like maybe it had like an oil explosion or a coolant leak or something like that. It went everywhere, and obviously people will try to hide it. That's why I don't like to clean them, because this way you can see exactly how an engine should look like. Not unless you're a complete petrol head, you're not gonna put back to black on every plastic on the engine and all that, because you're probably never gonna open the bonnet unless you wanna service the car. So there we go. Right. Oh, this is gonna be fun. So let's go to the driver's side. So driver's side, again, I do love how nice and wide the doors open, like nearly a 90-degree angle. And obviously you've got controls for both the front windows, and you've got electrically adjustable mirrors as well. And I just want to show you the driver's seat again, how of a good condition it is. See what I mean? Like, it's got these little creases here. These are perfectly normal for a car for a seat that's being used, and obviously you can't really get to that mileage without using this seat. I mean, it would be surprising, but so obviously this seat has a little bit of wear on it, but nothing compared to some other cars that I've seen. It's just in fantastic condition. Let me just move the seat all the way back and take a seat inside. Right. Over there, you've got your lights. So you can turn the lights on. And then in the middle of that dial, you also have your front and rear fog lights. And then those little scrolly wheels are for the intensity of the light in the dashboard. And then the one in the middle is to adjust the position of the headlamps. Let me get the keys so we can start this beast up. 2 keys, which is nothing less than I was expecting anyway. Put the key in the ignition, and you can see all the lights come on as they should, and the car starts straight away, no issues at all. Now, let's start with the steering wheel. So you do have a nice leather-wrapped steering wheel. You do have multi-function steering wheel as well, so you've got plenty of controls on here to adjust volume and all that. Over here you've got your indicator stalk, and then over there you've got your wipers. The instrument cluster is very, very easy to read. It's very smartly laid out. So starting from the left, you've got your rev counter over there, you've got your fuel gauge in the middle, and then you've got your speedometer over on the right. Easy as that. As you can see, the car's only covered 65,976 miles, so it's very low mileage, like I said. And you can tell the mileage and the condition of the car as well. But like I said, that doesn't take anything away from the way David kept the car. So once again, massive congratulations to you, David. If you can keep the Tiguan the same way as you did this, I'm sure it's going to last you for many, many years. In there, you've got your main infotainment screen, and then, like I said, you've got your volume here.
Millie's enjoying that.
So radio works absolutely fine, no issues there. In here, you've got some buttons, memory FM. Right, phone connectivity, so it does have Bluetooth, and this is some car settings. So you got timer. Okay, so yeah, you got timer on there. But yeah, these are all the settings you've got in there. You can play with those. We got your two air vents here. You've got a hazard light over here, and this is an interesting array of buttons. So mainly the outer two. So down here you've got to lock and unlock the car, and this is to turn off the passenger airbag. Over here you've got heated seat for the passenger, as you can see. And then over here, you've got the heated seat as well as a heated steering wheel for the driver. Well, obviously for the driver, because passenger doesn't have a steering wheel. But yeah, heated steering wheel on a Corsa. What? Anyway, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining, and it gets really nice and warm. So what you get warm is this part here. So from here to here, that's where it gets really nice and warm. At the top here, it doesn't have those heating elements, or at the bottom, but this side here and here, that's where it gets warm, and it's really nice on a winter day. You put your hands on the steering wheel and they're nice and warm. But yeah, I wasn't expecting to find heated steering wheel on a Vauxhall Corsa. Who knew? Anyway, down here you've got your radio control, so this is your volume. Okay, and then you've got media, tuner, sound, BC. I genuinely don't know what that stands for. These are your preset buttons. That's your traffic announcements, settings, and then again, this is to navigate the screen up there. AC, recirculate, rear window defrost, and then over here is where you select where you want. So this is basically to select the temperature. That's the fan speed, which is on 4 levels, and this is where you can select where you want the air to come out from. Simple as that. Down here, you also have a 12-volt socket over there. You've got some cubby behind there, and you also have a USB port as well as a auxiliary port in there as well. You've got 2 cup holders and a nice 5-speed manual gearbox, which I'm going to press the clutch in and go through all the gears. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, and then reverse. You've got a button here. Press the button, left and up. That's it. So it goes very smoothly through all the gears. There's no crunching or anything. The clutch is bang on in the middle. It's not too high, it's not too low. It's perfect. And then over here, you've got some more storage, and you've got another cup holder there and some more storage here. Plus, you've got a good old manual handbrake. And if you've watched any of my other videos, you know I'm a big fan of manual handbrakes. That's because they very rarely break. And if they do, it's usually just a cable that needs tightening. So it's a very cheap replacement or repair compared to their electronic counterparts, which one computer could go crazy, and then it's probably going to cost you hundreds and hundreds of pounds just to replace that. So I'm not a big fan of electronic handbrakes. That's why I prefer manual ones. Rear view mirror over there, and up here you've got your interior lights, which obviously work absolutely fine, as you can see. So yeah, sun visor, no vanity mirror unfortunately, but you do have the rear view mirror, which is literally right next to you. So if you do need to put makeup on or something, just use that. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it. There's not much else I can tell you. Like I said, the car is in absolutely beautiful condition. It looks great. It drives great. It's been very well maintained. It's gonna be a bargain for whoever buys it, because I know for a fact it will last them for a long time. Obviously, with the proper maintenance, that the same as David offered it. So let's go and park this baby up. I'm gonna try and get in. I'm really sorry about that, but it is what it is. I've got a job to do. I've got pain. I'm working through it, and yeah. Unfortunately, I haven't got any days off left. That's because my boss called me this morning and told me, "Get your ass to work." Sorry about this swearing. Because if you sit at home, nobody's going to pay you. And my boss was the ugly guy in the mirror that I saw this morning as I was brushing my teeth. So I basically told myself, go to work, mate. You can't afford to stay home. And I said, sir, yes, sir. And I'm here. So, yeah. Right. We've just parked this baby right up. It drives absolutely beautiful, like I said. If you're interested, don't hesitate to contact me. You can find me on 01684 355 032, or you can visit our website at www.vindemotos.co.uk, or you can email me at vindemotos@gmail.com. If you have any question, queries, burning issues, leave them in the comments of this video, and I'll do my best to get back to you as soon as I can. Alternatively, if you do want to come and test drive the car, just give me a call. I'll book you an appointment and you can come over and see it. Thank you very much for your time. I hope you have a great day, and looking forward to see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.